Hi Ira,
Hi Eva.
thank you for letting us come. What do you do here?
Well, I do body work. My background is on massage, reflexology, traditional Chinese medicine, stress management. Reflexology is my favorite of all. I love it so much. It's amazing treatment, and I use it here as a sort of just reflexology, but I often combine reflexology to other body work, and I combine all the different techniques that I have been studying over the years. My hands are my tools, and they sense what there is, and
Yes.
and I feel that my work is to bring attention to wherever there is tightness or
Yeah.
blockage, and bring focus and energy to that place, so that our body, which is so clever, every cell knows what it has to do. We give it attention, and they all go, okay, here is some problem, we all go here, and then things start to happen. The energy starts to flow, the tightness in the muscles or on the nervous system, everything starts to flow, and that's when everything flows, then we are healthy.
Yeah.
We only become ill when things don't flow. Is it in the body or in our mind or in our emotions, or call it soul system? Reflexology, there is a map of a body, and really, if you look at this is the sole of your feet. There is a head, and here is the spine, and the pelvic, and the shoulder. So you can imagine that there is a person standing here, and this is the right side, and this is the left side. And from going down, it's like going down from here. The toes are the head area with different parts of the head, the brain, the sinuses, the teeth, and then on the side, inside of the foot, which is like on here, we go down as our vertebra. Here is our neck, our thoracic vertebra, lumbar vertebra, and pelvic area. And then on the outside we have a shoulder area, and then goes the hip area, and everything is here in the same direction as it is in our body. And then it's three-dimensional. So on the top of the feet as well, there is teeth, and there is lungs, and the blue thing is a lung, heart, kidney, adrenals, intestines, small intestine, large intestine.
This video is called With Love from Helsinki.
Mm.
Video I want to ask different healers what they could recommend people to do so that they could feel better.
I feel, in a deep sense, that we are here to learn how to be a human being.
Yes.
And all these things are lessons to us, and if we are at all good students, we try to learn as much as we can from these difficult times. First of all, I would say that we have to take responsibility of ourselves initially. In an unselfish way, it's a responsibility, because we cannot rely on outside help initially. Then we can ask for help, and we should ask for help, but if we don't take the responsibility first of ourselves, we cannot help anybody else. That's what I have learned.
Yes.
And that's I'm still learning, because I'm a human being on this journey of life. I think we need to learn to take care of the basic things. Is breathing, and it's like because the stress reaction is so primitive that when anything is stressful internally or externally, we become like this. The
Yes.
shoulders go up on your ears, and you start breathing more shallow, which means that then a lot of different things happen in your body. How the liver releases more sugar for the energy to fight or escape. And then the blood goes in the big muscles, so less blood goes in the digestive system,
Yes.
which often then results that we get problems in our digestive system, which reflects straightly to our brain. So
Yes.
our mind starts to crumble. I think the main focus would actually be not breathing deeply when people think this you breathe deeply in, to put more focus on breathing out and making your exhalation a little bit longer. And it's on that end bit of your exhalation where actually your nervous system gets a message, okay.
For me, it's interesting how it really affects on her all what you're doing. Like,
Always interview the client first to find out if there is any medical problems, and also if there is any other problems like with your digestive system or sleeping or stress, so that I know a little bit where to put the focus or where to put the intention, and what to make sure that I don't do anything if there's been any operations or accidents or stuff like this. Initially, then I always tell the client is that now you don't have to do anything, you don't have to go anywhere, and you can allow yourself to relax. And it's a different thing than to say relax, than to say allow yourself to relax. Give yourself a permission to relax. It's easier, because often our mind still continues to run in circles and think about different things, and here as well I often say if you can take a few deep out breaths, and during that try to just allow your body to sink further down and kind of scan your body to see from your head to your toes if there is any area that feels tense. I often play relaxing music as well, because it helps the mind to relax, and when the mind relaxes, it's easier for the body to relax. I often combine the lower legs as well, because there's a lot of different acupuncture points here as well, and also to take tension from the big muscles here. It helps for the energy to run more freely, to go further up. My reflexology technique has changed a lot over the years, and I don't always do the what I was told because I also combine Chinese acupuncture point treatments and massage, because it's also good to help physically the leg to relax and remove tensions, because our feet are in fact one of our major balancing organs. It tells us which way we have to position our body so that we don't fall. So that's why it's really good to help just loosen up the feet on the physical level as well. So I often start with that, warming the feet, and then we go down the spine all the way down to the pelvis area. The toes are the head area. Here we have on this side and this side is the lung area, the heart, and when we go down we have all the internal organs, and then down here we have the small intestine, the large intestine, pelvic area with sciatic nerve, and everything is there like we have in our body. So then we just start. I often start, every treatment is different, but I often start with both feet, so I can also tell. I can also see if there is differences on the left and right side, which often there is.
Is there the same thing in your hands?
Yes, in the hands, and there is a picture on the wall there as well with the hands. It's they go exactly the same.
All right.
But I find that working the feet is more effective because it runs through your whole body. Whereas I find that working with hands is very good when working with problems with the head, because the zones go to your head.
Oh, wow.
So I often, if there is head area problems, I often combine working the ear and the hands and the feet, because then it's more focusing on that area. Once they get used to the treatment, first it might take some time for you to start trusting the person who is doing the work. But often the reaction that they describe is deep relaxation, trance, kind of. And in a way, they have also done studies on doing reflexology treatments, how it affects the nervous system, and it actually changes the brain waves to the deep relaxation stage, which means that you kind of feel like they say, oh, I almost fell asleep, but it's not a sleeping state, it's a deep relaxation state, which it actually is much more revitalizing than the deep sleeping stage, because it allows different parts of your brain to relax, so allowing the nervous system to be more relaxed so that everything works better.
Thank you, Ira. This is fantastic. Thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you.